Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is still Thursday. It is the 18th of February 2021. And yes, I know it's hard to believe. It is snowing again in New York. I know it's very difficult to believe that, but yes, we are getting snow. Well, it was funny because I was planning on having a load of gravel delivered so I can start getting gravel inside of the greenhouse. But they were talking, oh, this next storm's coming through and who knows how much snow we're going to get and everything like that. But, you know, now we're looking a couple inches maybe. So I don't know. I have to call them, and I definitely want to get that gravel in here so that I can start getting it inside the greenhouse. Because I think that's, you know, like I said, that's the next thing I want to get done. So I will be working on that. But anyway, I wanted to do this video. Some of you are going to take this, you're going to watch this video, and you're going to go, yeah, I need to do this. And then as soon as the next Samsung phone comes out, or the new Xbox video game or whatever they have out is the latest, greatest thing, you're going to go, ooh, wow, yeah, I need that because that's important. No, that's not important. Some of you are going to watch this video, and you're going to realize that what I'm saying is something that is absolutely really important and is for your own best interest, and you need to be self-aware. Your self-preservation hopefully is going to kick in, and you're going to start making some better decisions, okay? This video is about not being a victim. Don't be a victim, okay? When you look at what the most recent event that has happened, obviously down in Texas, you look at the, and this is something, guys, that I talk about on my live streams quite a bit, about not being a victim, but I really wanted to put it down into a video for you guys and to kind of really touch on some things. So hopefully this sinks into some people. I hope it does, and I'm sure that it will. Some of you, it will. If you look at the recent situation that happened down in Texas, and you know, people waiting in the cold, freezing temperatures, long lines to get into the grocery store to get supplies and stuff like this, you know, that is being a victim. I want to encourage all of you not to be a victim, to be prepared for these type of events, to be ready for whatever is going to happen, because we just never know. There's no, you know, there's no guarantee of anything, ever, okay? So the more that we are prepared, the more that we are ready for whatever event may come up, the better off we're going to be, the better situation we're going to be in. And so I really want to encourage all of you to be proactive for your own self-preservation and the people that you love. Don't be victims. Don't be that person standing in line waiting for the handout, you know, waiting for somebody else to take care of you. Take care of yourselves, okay? And it really doesn't take a whole lot of effort. It really, truly doesn't. But again, a lot of people are going to watch this video. They're going to shrug it off. As soon, you know, they're going to say, oh yeah, I really should do something. And then they do nothing. They go right back to doing what they've always done until the next disaster happens. And if this one affects them, then they cry and, oh my God, and I can't believe we're in this situation. Well, I can believe it. You know why? Because we have examples all the time. Every single year, every season of the year, different events happen. You know, hurricanes, tornadoes, flooding, forest fires, ice storms, blizzards. They happen every year, every single year. It's not like it changes. It's not like, you know, it's something new and different. Now, I had somebody criticize me, and I don't believe this is what I said, but if I said it, then I am absolutely wrong. I don't believe that I said this, though. I said people need to get wood. She said I said that people need to get wood stoves down in Texas. I don't believe I said that you should get a wood stove, because obviously your climate down there is not, you know, this is not a normal event that is happening down in your area. I think what I did encourage was that people get like tent stoves and those type of things, because you can, I actually was talking to a couple of subscribers today, and you know, they were saying that they had priced out those tent stoves, because that's what I was talking about, and they are anywhere from like $130 up to $700 and something, depending on what you want and, you know, and what you want to get. I think it's a smart thing to have. You can get a small tent stove that could heat up a room. You can vent it out of a window, and that will keep that room warm enough. So for whatever, okay? I just think that that is a smart thing to do. If you live in an apartment, or if you live in the South, and you get an event once in a great while, I think it's a smart investment to have, and have a little bit of wood on hand. I don't see anything wrong with that, okay? No, I'm not telling people down in Houston that they need to get, a fireplace into their thing, because it's like they're not usually dealing with, cold temperatures. They're usually dealing with heat, okay? So, it's unbelievable how people will take whatever I say and twist it the way they want it to hear it. Now, if I said it differently, and I didn't mean it that way. If that's what I said, I didn't mean it that way. So, just to clarify. Again, depending on what part of the country you live in, you need to prepare for what are the things that happen in your part of the country. We don't get a lot of flooding up here. Doesn't happen, okay? I live on top of a hill. If I have flooding, really severe flooding on the top of this hill, then I better get the ark out, because then the valley's underwater. Okay? So, those are things, we don't generally get forest fires up here. We have a pretty wet climate. We get a lot of rain. So, we don't generally have forest fires up here. So it's not something that we deal with on a normal basis, like California has to deal with. So again, you need to prepare for whatever part of the region of the country that you live in, or around the world, wherever you are, for things that are going to happen in your region. Obviously, I live in the north. So I would absolutely encourage anybody that lives in Pennsylvania, New York, Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, any of the, Maine, Connecticut, New Hampshire, any of the northern states, Wyoming out there as well, okay? Any of the northern states, if you live there, I think that you probably should have a wood stove. I think it's a smart thing to have, an alternative way to keep warm. We cannot rely on the power grid. I do not know how many times I have to say that to people before that some of you would, like I said, again, and I'm not criticizing, okay? And I'm not calling people stupid. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to belittle or put people down. But some people are never going to do a freaking thing. They're not going to. But I'm going to encourage you to do something. And if it wakes some people up, if this wakes some people up and they realize that, man, I really need to be proactive. I need to, look at what's important. My family is important. Taking care of my family is important. For you men out there watching, or you single moms, whoever the head of the household may be, this is your responsibility, because your children, the people that you love, are looking to you for that guidance, for that support, to be that rock. And again, that can be a man or a woman. It doesn't make any difference, whoever the head of the household is. Unfortunately, in this day and age, there is a lot of absentee fathers out there. It's very sad, and it's unfortunate, and it happens because a lot of guys don't want to take responsibility for their actions. Again, what can you do? You know what I mean? It's, we all make mistakes. I mean, I've been married twice. So, I've made my fair share. I am not perfect in any way, shape, or form. So, I'm not casting stones at anybody in that part of it. But unfortunately, there's a lot of single moms out there. There's a lot of single dads out there raising their kids. You're seeing that prevalence happen more and more and more these days. Some people are just geared towards it, and some aren't. Some people are responsible, and some aren't. Sometimes drugs are much more important than anything else in their lives, which is sad. To me, that is sad, because you miss out on so much. You lose so much with that. But some people, you're not going to change the way that they think or what they do. But I want to encourage you guys, truly, don't be that guy standing in line in the freezing cold, waiting for the store to open because you didn't plan ahead. And see, here's the thing that I want to remind people, okay? We have a forecast that happens all the time. All right, I'm going to give you a great example. So they're like, say Florida. There's a hurricane barreling down on Florida, right? So a hurricane's coming, Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll take care of things after. We got time. Next day, hurricane's coming. Yeah, you know what? I'll get to it. I'll do it. Next day, the hurricane's there. A lot of people don't do squat, and then they scream to the victim, "Oh my God! Oh, help us! We need help! I can't believe this is horrible." You've had plenty of warning. You've had plenty of warning. Down in Texas, they had plenty of warning that this was coming. They talked about it in the forecast. They said, maybe not the severity of it, but they said it was coming. So people had time to do something. They had time to get ready. And the sad thing is that most people did nothing. They don't do anything. If their religious leaders get up on the pulpit and tell them that they should prepare, what was Noah? Noah sure was a prepper. Guarantee is Noah was a prepper. You look at with Egypt and the dreams and that he had saw that there was going to be 7 years of abundance and then 7 years of famine. So the Pharaoh put him in charge to store up and prepare before those years when there was going to be a shortage of stuff. Those people were preppers. Those are great examples of preppers in the Bible, okay? But again, people will look at that and they'll do nothing. And it boggles my mind. And of course, let's remember this. Every excuse in the world why they don't do nothing. Every excuse in the world. And then, of course, those are the people that are going to scream the loudest when something happens, and I can't believe the government's not taking care of us. It's not the government's responsibility to take care of you. It's yours as individuals. It's your responsibility to take care of your children. So I want to encourage people. I want you guys to get out there and not be victims. Be proactive. Take care of your families. Be smart. Do the smart thing. We just never know what's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you right now, these are small scale events that are happening. I want you to think what it would be like on a larger scale, on a countrywide event, on a worldwide event, when nobody's coming in to save the day. And it's on you. What have you done to help your family, your friends, your group, the people around you? What have you done to prepare for those type of situations? Are you going to be a victim, or are you going to be somebody that is prepared and is ready and be in a situation to be able to help other people? That's something that people need to think about, okay? So I wanted to do this video. I wanted to talk about this because, like I said, I believe it's really important. And, a lot of people are still going to do nothing, sadly. But you know what? I am going to continue to do what I do. I'm going to continue to preach preparedness. I'm going to try to show people how to live off grid, how to make those moves, what you should be doing, how to do it, and, and have a happier life. You have no idea what it's not easier per se, because it is a lot of work, but it's a more simple way of living. And I'm going to tell you what, I've been very, very fortunate to be in this position, and I'm really happy that I am. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now, because it is chilly, and I got to get the puppies back in, because they've been out for probably 20 minutes now, and it's about enough time for them, and I'm going to get them in the house. Everybody's doing well, and, Mom and Beck are good. I got more wood in them for them yesterday. I'm not bringing them in any wood today, but they're doing okay. They got plenty. So anyway, remember, guys and ladies, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So please, make sure you tell the people that you care about every single day how you feel. Also remember STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that is going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive. Stay away from negativity. Stay away from negative people that want to bring you down and tell you what you cannot do. You can do anything that you set your mind to. You can accomplish anything. Set those goals. Make realistic goals and make them happen. Okay? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's doing well. I really do. And I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. I'm just going to kick this around really quickly, just so you can see the snow.